YCN, your local view on WVBK-CA, serving Manchester, Londonderry, Vermont, and South Charlestown, New Hampshire, and WVBQ-LP, serving Charlestown, New Hampshire, and Rockingham, Vermont.
Coming up tonight on YCN, a Franklin man has finally been arrested for arson after setting his own apartment building on fire. A new health report ranks New Hampshire and Vermont among the top healthiest states. Wait till you see where they're placed. And masseuse Jill Tremblay gives us her treatment about the garden spa in New London. With more news, sports, and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth-Lake Sunapee region. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that is happening in our area. The YCN News Hour, your local view.
Good evening, I'm David Carmichael. New Hampshire Fire Marshal investigators and the Franklin Police arrested a Franklin man for arson on Wednesday. Officials say after a lengthy investigation, police arrested 44-year-old Peter Welch of Franklin. He was charged with 1 count of arson and 1 count of reckless conduct for the fire on October 5th that burned an apartment building on Pleasant Street in Franklin. Welch was released on $65,000 personal bail and is due back in the 6th District Court in Franklin on January 8, 2013. According to Trust for America's Health Report, New Hampshire is ranked as the 3rd healthiest state, with Vermont getting 1st place among the 50 states and the District of Columbia. The report, known as a call to action for individuals and their communities, looked at various health indicators such as obesity and smoking rates. Some of New Hampshire's strengths are a low sedentary lifestyle rate and low incidence of infectious disease, and a low rate of children in poverty. New Hampshire also has a decline in the infant mortality rate from 8.4 deaths per 1,000 live births in 1990 to 4.4 deaths in 2012, and a decrease in the number of smokers. The Upper Valley has, for the 2nd straight year, cracked the top 10 list for Peace Corps volunteers per capita. According to a ranking released yesterday, the region tied for 9th place with 8.6 volunteers for every 100,000 residents. Vermont is ranked 2nd place for the 2nd year in a row. There is more than 8,000 volunteers working 2-year stints in more than 76 countries worldwide. The Clermont City Council voted to add the $35,000 to the welfare budget to cover direct assistance needs through the end of 2012. Some of the councilors were prepared to vote no and force the state to address the burdens it places on the cities and towns. City Attorney Jane Taylor told the council a no vote could result in an eligible individual being denied welfare, which could lead to criminal prosecution against the Clermont Finance Director. The Norwich Select Board showed appreciation for the town employees last night by offering preliminary support for large salary increases and granting the town clerk a full-time assistant. The salaries of the Norwich employees has been a hot topic this budget season. Finance and Recreation directors are in line for raises of 18%, 23%, and 31% respectively. Other employees would also like to see raises. The salary adjustments are Town Manager Neil Fulton's attempt to bring pay equality among the town employees. After the break, masseuse Jill Tremblay gives us her special treatment about the garden spa in New London.
The YCN News Hour continues in a moment.